Start recording. Speech off.
Hello guys, it's Beyond Sight here. Got something to say. One thing is, I haven't been on YouTube for a couple days. I don't know, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 days. The thing is, I don't know how much I'm really gonna get into YouTube, because I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years now. It will be in July that I've been on here for 3 years, and I'm still gonna upload, just probably not as much as I used to. I'm still gonna do that Bop It video, don't worry. The Bop It video about the new Bop It that's coming out. I'm still gonna do it when it comes out. It'll, like I said, it doesn't have a set release date. So that's why I said, like, even the Bop It Maker didn't have a set release date until about, I think the Bop Its will be here in December. I don't know why, but you know that I think the newest Star Wars movie's coming out in December, but I don't know. But yeah, we got a new Star Wars film. We didn't get one for The Last Jedi, which was, I don't know, 2017? I think so. Yeah, I think it was, 2017. We didn't get one for 2017. Yikes. We got a Bop It Minion, got a Bop It Groot, got a Bop It Maker. But did we get a Star Wars Bop It? No. So we got 3 Bop Its for Star Wars. 2 that have already come out and 1 that's coming out this year. The Bop It Chewbacca. If you know what Chewbacca looks like, the Star Wars, the Bop It Chewie. If you know what Chewbacca looks like, you'll know what the Bop It looks like. It'll look just like Chewbacca. Just like Bop It BB-8 looks like BB-8, the droid from Star Wars. He was released. The droid BB-8 was released in 2015. The character, not the Bop It. The character was introduced in 2015 in The Force Awakens. And yeah, I saw the movie. It was kind of cool. That was before I had a YouTube channel. A couple months into being a YouTuber, September, about 4 months after being a YouTuber for 4 months and nothing really happened, that's when I got my first Bop It video. That's when I done my first Bop It video. And by the way, the Bop It Extreme 2 that I've done videos on, this is that was the second Bop It Extreme 2. And I had 2 Bop It Extremes. The Bop It Extreme 2 didn't break because it was my fault, but mainly because it was old and batteries were bad. Yeah. So, there's also another Bop It called Bop It Olaf. And if you know Frozen, you'll know what Olaf is. He's the snowman that sang the summer song. You know, if you want to look it up, go ahead and look up Frozen soundtrack on YouTube, the playlist of Frozen songs, and you'll look up, like, the summer song, Let It Go. I personally don't like Frozen, but when it comes to Bop It, ho, Hasbro, you really are going to get me into it. The only Frozen merchandise I want is that Bop It Olaf, because yes, Frozen is a girl movie, but Olaf is the snowman. I don't know what the Bop It is going to look like, but yeah, there's a Bop It Olaf coming as well. I don't know who's going to voice it. Probably the voice of Olaf, probably. But I don't know. Harrison Ford is 76, if you didn't know. And he's voicing the Bop It Chewie as Han Solo. Han Solo is voicing the Bop It. But we all know who Han Solo is, right? He's voiced by Harrison Ford, who was probably born in the 1940s. And I didn't think Harrison Ford was that old. But seriously, Anthony Daniels who did C-3PO, the voice of C-3PO, was in his 60s, late 60s, early 70s, when doing the Muppet, and also doing the character. He's probably, what, 73, 74 right now? Yeah, probably. Let's see, the Rocket Raccoon, the guy was about 40 something. I forgot his name, but he was like in his early 40s. He probably still is. He's probably like 43, 44. The Muppet, her minion, was voiced by, well, it had Agnes as the voice and Stuart as the sounds. Because, yeah, it was Muppet Minion Stuart. And Agnes is voiced by Nev Searle. Who's about 9, which probably going to be a 9-year-old. And this was a kid, mind you. It was a kid that voiced the Muppet. Full kid. I can't believe it. Like, I don't know who voiced the Bratz Muppet, but I want to know. Because, you know, the Bratz, I mean, I'm not really interested in the Bratz Muppet, but it's the closest to the original that anyone can get. It's the newest of the original, by the way. It was about 14 or 15 years ago. But, yeah, we don't talk about it. That would be nice if they had a Batman Muppet. That would be cool. Hasbro, if you ever listen to this video, please take in consideration that DC fans, if there's a movie, the kids that like Muppet would want to have a Batman Muppet, including me. So, if you ever watch this video, you don't need to make a cape for the Batman if you have to have a Batman Muppet. But you can make a Batman Muppet if you want a Muppet Batman. That would be cool if there was an actual Batman Muppet, but it would be like in Watch the Card. It would be cool if there actually was one. But we all know who would voice the Muppet the Batman Muppet if it was a legit Muppet, because Ben Affleck voices Batman. So if they ever did make a Batman Muppet, it would be voiced by Ben Affleck because he does the voice of Batman. You see? But they're not doing that right now. But if they ever did, because Ben Affleck is the actual voice of Batman, and like the Batman films, like Justice League, Batman vs. Superman, he's been the voice of Batman for the kind of more newer, recent films, like Batman vs. Superman. I don't know if he was in the Suicide Squad movie, but I don't know. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. You're probably not going to see any more videos. Wow. Excuse that. That was NVDA. And notification. But yeah, you're probably not going to see any videos this second week of April because I'm going to be doing some stuff. I might, I don't know. It just depends. You might see a different setting on the second week of April if you know what I'm talking about. If you know me personally, you might know what I'm talking about. Just don't ask. If you don't know me personally, don't ask in the comments. Don't ask where you're going to be going. But if you know me personally, you'll know where I'm going. But, yeah. If you don't know me personally, don't ask. Again, don't ask. Got it? Okay. If you got it, just I just hope that, you know, Buddy Rubino comes back to voicing Bop It. Like, I hope they make a Bop It in 2020 that Buddy Rubino voices. Like, I don't know who will actually do the next Bop It, but Bop It Beats. Whoa. The Bop It Bounce and the Bop It Beats were not voiced by Buddy. I mean, I don't think the Bop It Bounce was voiced by Buddy. I think it was voiced by like a guy that does like announcements like Bop It Bounce. Like, seriously, if you want to know, the original Bop It was also voiced by someone who did the Top It. Top It. Flip it. Flop it. Okay, well, I'm terrible at doing the Top It impression. But I can do Bop It. Twist it. Pull it. Ow! I can literally do that. I can almost do the Bop It original scream. But if anyone can do a better Bop It original scream, please put it in the comments and do a video about it. Okay. Seriously, who wouldn't want to see the original Bop It? Because I would. Because the original Bop It, its simplistic design, it's like 1996. Come on, man. Who wouldn't want to see the original 1996 Bop It? And I didn't even know Bop It was originally made in 1996. Thank you, Wikipedia. Thank you. Yep, Wikipedia, you saved my life. Because 20 years ago, back in 2016, the Bop It original was made. And now, it's 3 years later, and it's almost 23 years old. The Bop It original probably was released on June 19th, 1996, or June 21st of 1996, or June 20th of 1996. I don't know when it was released, because I wasn't even born in those days. If you know me personally, you'll know how old I am. But, yeah. So, goodbye. Goodbye, Bop It, Bop It, Bop It, Bop It, goodbye, Bop It.